It's a very different stage you have reached now. You are at a different stage. Just assume your powers. Know that you are that. Just open your heart. Like the other day, I saw somebody, he was caught up very badly from all the sides. Not Sir Yogi, somebody else. And I asked him, how did you manage to get so many booths into yourself? Every guru you name, he is there. I said, how did you manage? He said, I have a very open heart. Oh God, I said, it's like an open window. In a dirty place, you get every smell, every mosquitoes and bugs walking into. So the fear of opening your heart to that extent comes from that experience. But now you are at such a stage that open your heart. There should be no fear. There will be no problem. Material problems are not difficult to be solved. Like somebody was taking my photograph, which was in a silver frame, and she was rather worried because the custom may stop her not taking. Of course, photograph they can't stop, but maybe the silver frame. And this gentleman told me that he was taking it with him, with a frame, silver frame, and he thought people will object. But as soon as they saw the photograph, they said namaskar to the photograph, forgot about the frame. So many problems can be solved. Material problems is so simple to be solved, so simple. It's the easiest to be solved. Physical problems also. I have known of some Sahaja yogis who have been in Sahaja yoga 6-7 years, but still they are frightened about their body, their physical body, the troubles they have had, and this and that. If they can just leave that fear, they'll get out of it. It's such a vicious circle built in. And the same thing works out with our open heart surgery, as we call it. We are afraid that our heart will be again caught up into nonsensical things, so we don't want to open our heart. That fear I can understand, but now your surgery is finished. Ask all these people to get lost. All these fears, you should ask them to get lost. When you discover that you are the spirit, you are that powerful spirit, just try to study how it feels happy. It's very simple. When do you feel really happy is when you give something, not to Mataji only. To me you are, I know. If I take something from you, you feel very happy about it, I know. But to somebody else, give some love, comfort. What a great power this voice and this Vani has, that you can comfort others by saying good things. Can you imagine what a power God has given you? Without spending a single pi, you can comfort others only by saying good things. If you say a mantra, you will comfort them more in a subtler way. If you instill love of God within them, it is even greater. And the joy of that is so much, because the spirit is joy. The more you open it out, the more light comes in, more it works out. So give up that fear which is placed within you in your experiences. Now this is a new experience of a new life where your energy comes from the spirit, which is love. In one word, it is love. And in three words, it is truth, it is attention, and it is joy. All put together, it is love. When you mix them up, it becomes love. And that is what you have. It's the great power of love. Through your attention, you love others. Even attention is sufficient. To be attentive, see, I needed a handkerchief. All right, that's true, I needed a handkerchief. I forgot. I mean, as usual, I forget all these things. Then they felt the need, mother needs just a handkerchief. They brought the handkerchief. It's very simple action, you know. But attention is on me. With little things like handkerchief, you can comfort people. For a Sahaja Yogi, even to give a handkerchief itself is so vibrated, itself is. To win over other people is also this way. To be kind to them, to give them. But to give them realization is the highest thing. Now when you become subtler and subtler, you will see that you will not have sympathies with people who are afflicted, not sympathies. But you will have love for them. There's a big difference between sympathy and love. When you have sympathy, means what? You share pathos. Pathos, if you want to share pathos, share. Very good idea is to share pathos. But if you want to share joy, you'll not have sympathy, you'll have love. You want to share your joy of your spirit with the other person, so you may talk to that person in a way that may not look so much pleasing and falling at his feet. And you see, this is the work of politicians or business people, not yours. You are not seeking any business out of them. You want them to come to realization. So you have to say things which are wrong very firmly. With a real firm hand you have to say, this is absolutely wrong, absurd. You have to convince on that part. On that, if you go on saying like this, like that, it will never go into their heads because they are booths and you have to hit them hard. That is also love. So love is the strongest thing and the sweetest thing. It's such a beautiful combination. And the one who has the wisdom, that subtler wisdom, can only achieve it. Now again, the mind will work how to do it. So I think all of you should put this word how into the sea. There's another very good word in English language which you should use, why not? That's the way you can assure yourself, ascertain yourself, work it out that way into complete blessing of God. You have to just pass those blessings to others. That's all, nothing more is to be done. Just pass that light to others. For that, what you need is a man who has accepted love as his career. A man who worships love. A person who thinks love is above all.